Hello, this is Catherine of Fit Armadillo, the fitness company that lets you enjoy fitness at your place and your pace. And I'm here today because it is Tighten and Tone Tuesday. Over Thanksgiving, kind of a bad thing happened. My old dumb phone was stolen by a dinosaur at the Smithsonian Museum. That's my side of the story anyways. And so I had to go to Verizon and get a new phone. But luckily enough, I was due for an upgrade, so I got my own shiny new iPhone 5. It's not an iPhone 6, I know, but at least I have a smartphone now. Moving up in the world. 21st century, here we come. So what does this have to do with Tighten and Tone Tuesday, you might be wondering? When I was there, I realized that there's a fitness myth that's still alive and well, and I don't want it to be alive and well. I want to help make sure that you aren't falling prey to the same fitness myth I witnessed when I was in Verizon, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. So what is this fitness myth that came up while I was at Verizon Wireless? The fitness myth is that you should always be working out in the fat-burning zone. This myth, it just won't go away. The way this came up is that I was really interested in checking out some of the fitness watches that they have there for a few reasons. One, I'm in fitness. I'm always curious about what's new and what they have in the different stores and what I can tell my clients to check out. But I have another sad technology story, which is that my Polar heart rate monitor is at Polar headquarters right now getting some repairs done on it. So I'm missing my heart rate monitor. And so I was very excited to check out the Adidas FitSmart watch that they had there because it actually is able to track your heart rate from your wrist, which is something that I have seen in the past, maybe about 8 years ago when I got started in fitness, and it didn't really work well at all. But I'm actually pretty impressed. I'm going to do a more extensive review when I get my Polar heart rate monitor back, but it seems to be doing pretty good. But I got to talking with some of the sales guys, and one of them told me that he's been really trying to work hard on his fitness goals, but he isn't really seeing results, and I asked him what he's been doing, and he said that he has been trying to make sure that he's always in the fat-burning zone when he's working out. This I did not want to hear, because the fat-burning zone, it's fine to be in the fat-burning zone, but you shouldn't have your whole workout be in that zone. This is a zone you'll see, if I looked at the manual for this FitSmart watch, I'd probably have them talking about different zones in the fat-burning zone versus the fit zone. But while you don't want to be in the fit zone for every single workout or in a very high anaerobic zone for all the time, you don't need to stay in the fat burning zone in order to burn fat. And while you might burn a lower percentage of your calories from fat if you're working in a higher heart rate zone than the fat burning zone, it's not something that's going to ruin your fat burning abilities, and it actually will help you for 2 reasons. So reason number 1 why you don't need to stay in that fat burning zone is because at the fit zone, while you might be burning a lower percentage of your calories from fat, you'll be burning more calories overall and also more fat calories with those more calories. And reason number 2 why this myth just needs to go away is if you are going to design your workouts or design your life around the idea that you needed to be burning the highest percentage of your calories from fat versus from carbohydrates or other fuel sources, then the best thing for you to do is to just sleep all the time. Because if you're active, so this is a little caveat here, if you're active and you're not extremely obese, then the time that you're going to burn the highest percentage of your calories from fat is when you're sleeping. And we all know that we're not going to go through life sleeping all the time, right? And we're going to burn a lot more calories in general when we're active. So you don't need to be concerned with the percentages of fat versus carbohydrates that are being burned in order to burn fat. The more you work out in the fit zone for parts of your workouts, you'll be burning a higher percentage of calories from fat when you're just resting. And you'll be burning a higher number of calories overall when you're resting, but also when you are working out. And some of those will be from fat as well. So please, ignore that fat burning zone. You don't need to stay in the fat burning zone if you want to burn fat. And if you're curious about how the Adidas FitSmart watch compares to the Polar heart rate monitor, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because as soon as I get that Polar watch back, I'm going to do a comparison of the FitSmart and the Polar heart rate monitor and see how the heart rates compare and help you figure out if that's a good gift for yourself or someone else during this month of December and the holiday season. Have you been giving into the myth that you should only work out in the fat burning zone? I would love to know. And if you know someone else who doesn't really understand heart rate zones, please share this video to help inform them and take action now. Leave me a comment below this video telling me what you learned and how you're going to change your workouts now that you know that that fat burning zone is a myth and not something you really need to concern yourself with if you want to be burning fat. Hope you have a great week, awesome workouts, and to see you soon. Here we go. 142. I don't think my heart rate's really 142. That can't be right. I mean, I'm standing, but we'll let it, okay, 87. I definitely spoke too soon about this thing working. Oh goodness.